Hello YouTube, it's Frazier298 back again to give you another Shokugeki no Soma chapter 161 review entitled Contest. Alright, this review isn't going to be like my typical review as I'm not wearing like my dress shirt or anything. It's a fairly short thing to talk about. There's not a lot going on here, just kind of like what we already knew. So, just to recap from last chapter, because I haven't actually reviewed that chapter, Kurakaiba wins the Shokugeki match against Joker, Kusanagi, whatever his name was, and essentially Izuma was there to talk to Alice, and Alice had a chapter dedicated to her in Arena, and that's basically what happened. That summed it up, pretty much. Sorry for not reviewing that. Anyways, this chapter, 161, starts off with the Izuma Administration District going to all the Survivors Purge arc, going to all the people who lost the research facility, and basically demolishing it. Izuma's there with a hard hat, and he's having like a clipboard pointing to people, and he's basically saying, okay, you're destroying this, we're gonna make room for this. Wreck-It Ball, Miley over there, and when they go to one of the research facilities where they don't want to do it, they act as if it's treason and hang the poor man on what I could assume to be like, kind of like Jesus getting hanged. I don't know. The man just gets hanged up on a wooden pole and is out there with like just a bit of his underwear, and that's it. Poor kid, and Soma's just kind of like not amused at the situation at all, because why would he be? He hates the fact that this is even happening. Anyways, he goes back to his class because guess what? It's still a school. They gotta learn, right? So we gotta see a bit of that. So he goes back to his classroom to go to his lesson, and apparently the teacher is not there anymore. They state that the teacher has been dismissed because he's not agreeing to our teaching methods, our way of teaching you guys that you should all be able to cook like the Elite 10, but no creativity. Creativity's dead. Soma talks about that. There was two types of ways of teaching. Brainstorming ideas, which was what they were supposed to do, but they abolished that. And the second one is to basically just imitate. Nobody wants to imitate their cooking. They all want freedom of expression. That's one of the laws anywhere, but apparently in school not so much. Anywho, the teacher ends up becoming literally somebody I didn't expect we'd see in a long time, but we get to see him anyways. Seat number 1. Forgive me, I don't know his name. I'll put it on the video here somewhere, but you get to see the Elite 10 member, seat number 1, ranked 1, come in to go teach the classroom, and everybody starts freaking out. Everybody's like, oh my god, it's him. And someone's just kind of sitting there, it's like, what are you doing? Like, he's like, why are you here? So he's like, okay, I'm gonna teach you guys, but I'm gonna need a sous chef to help me prepare the food. And everybody internally doesn't not want to go. They're thinking, what if I mess up? What if I screw up? It's gonna look really bad. I'm gonna be cooking next to the first seat. Nobody really wants to go up there because everybody's going to be scared. So, lo and behold, guess who's up there? Soma. Soma's literally just beside him, just there, because he doesn't put his hand up, he doesn't say anything, he's just there. And the first seat looks at him and he's like, oh, Yukihira. Everybody's like, oh, Yukihira. It's like, Yukihira, why would you do this? You know, what if you screw up? What about this pressure? And we all know Yukihira is very good at preparing food, because if you remember when Megumi when Soma challenged Shinomiya gets mentioned in this chapter, and when he does, he ends up feeling a cold chill because he's like, I feel like somebody's mocking me. Soma was mocking Shinomiya. Anyways, essentially speaking, basically, what ends up happening is, because, remember, when Megumi was... Soma challenged Shinomiya, but it was Megumi who had to do the cooking, remember that? Episode, if you watched it or if you've read it, Soma was really good at prepping food. He knew what to give Megumi, so we see that skill here in this chapter. Yet again, he knows the French cuisine techniques. It's ingrained into his mind because, I mentioned again, my main man, Shinomiya Senpai, is there, basically, well, he's not there, he taught Soma these French techniques, and Soma's now using it with the Elite 10 member, the first seat, and he's like, okay, here's this, and then, I love it, in one page, the Elite 10 member the scene number 1, he's like to Soma, okay, next is, and then someone's like, oh yeah, you want me to do this, right? And he's like, well, yeah. And then he does it, and it's all prepared, and it's all really quick in time. And then after that happens, the first seat's like to all the other students, alright, I want you guys to do the exact same thing in the exact time, which is difficult because they're both very good chefs. So they're like, whatever. After the lesson's done and whatnot, and they're cleaning and everything, Soma's still in the room, and so is the first seat. The first seat goes up to Soma. Soma, you're kind of useful. How would you like it if you joined our team? And Soma's like, what? And that's basically the end of the chapter. That's essentially it. My prediction, someone's going to say no. That's it. Straight up obvious. Someone's going to say no. There's going to be a bit of talk, and then we're going to move on to other people and their Shokugekis, and the fact that they have to try to save their districts. If I'm being completely honest with you, I need to see the Spy Society soon. Hayama, I want to see him cook, because I know he's very good, but I don't know if Hayama's going to be against one of the underlings, like the second from the Elite 10. So, you know how you remember that there was the Elite 10, and then there was a level below that? I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, this was still a good chapter. Comment down below your favorite character in Shokugeki no Soma. I usually try to make it interesting by giving a question at the end of these videos. Comment down below your favorite character in Shokugeki no Soma. Mine, surprisingly enough, is Shinomiya Senpai. He is by far my favorite character in Shokugeki no Soma. Yeah, it's not even Soma, it's fucking the teacher. Who would have guessed, right? Anyways, comment down below your favorite character, like this video if you like what you see, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next Shokugeki no Soma chapter review, hopefully. I don't know, I can't make any promises. These usually don't end well, but whatever. See you guys, bye.